crap, no, that's the wrong one. Yes, I am Irish, but you can hear how I talk. I've got a British passport. I can talk about England. So today, we're going to talk about England. The Premier League season is over. It's gone, it's past. Whew, no more Premier League. Which means now in the year 2022, players have no room to breathe. They've got UEFA Nations League, then they're back into Premier League, then they're back into, well, their leagues, and then they're back into the World Cup. So it gives them no time to breathe, and England still have some huge, big fixtures to play. They have Germany, Italy, just upon the horizon for the Three Lions, along with some other games as well. And Gareth Southgate, which we'll get to later on in the video, so make sure you're here for that bit, has named a squad for the Euros Nation League. So let's go through it. Let's have a look at his squad, then have a look at the squad I would build, and then let's talk about Gareth Southgate. It wasn't the best squad with the likes of James Maddison missing out again, and Eric Dyer as well, which would upset some Tottenham supporters. But with an exciting 26-man squad that includes some fairly interesting possibilities, here at HITC Football, we're going to take a look at what England's main 11 is for the Nations League, and also look at who will be included in the backline starting for Euro 2020 finals. As you can see here, we've got Sterling at left wing, we've got Kane at centre forward, Foden in at right wing, Saka as left mid / left wing back, Rice at centre mid, Phillips at centre mid, Alexander-Arnold in a similar position, right mid, right wing back. England have one of the most exciting generations of football, but somehow we still see the slapstick comedian Harry Maguire make it into the team.
Harry Maguire!
Starting along a three-man defence with John Stones and also Tomori. And now if we're talking about backup team, this is what their backup, not starter on the Southgate, probably would be. Grealish in at left wing with Tammy Abraham up front. We've got Bowen in at right wing. We've got Mount, Bellingham and Gallagher making a very exciting young three-man midfield, with Justin, Guehi, White, James and then Ramsdale in goal. England as an international side are fairly predictable when it comes to their main 11. We know what Southgate's going to pick. Southgate's got Southgate players, so it's pretty easy to tell who would be his backup 11, who would be his main 11. Just in case you're like, oh, this isn't what he's done. It's most likely what he's going to do in the World Cup, to be honest, knowing Southgate, and also over the next couple of games in the Nations League. In this new look 4-3-3 formation, Aaron Ramsdale will command the sticks, while Arsenal teammate Ben White starts in defence alongside Guehi, a centre-back pairing that could see quite frequently in the future for the Three Lions. The central midfield is quite a fun one, with Jude Bellingham, who should in reality be in the main England 11, starting alongside Chelsea duo Conor Gallagher and Mason Mount, who have both enjoyed really good seasons in the Premier League this campaign, ahead of a reunion at the Blues this summer. For the attack, England's Euro 2020 breakout star Jack Grealish starts on the left, whilst Tammy Abraham, who has been the Three Lions' highest scoring player in Europe's top 5 leagues this season, replaces Kane, with another newbie, Jarrod Bowen, taking the right wing spot after his sensational year with West Ham. Okay, now, enough of that, enough of this. Now it's time for me. Revboiii, this is what you're here for. You're here for the spicy thoughts and opinions that this brain comes up with. So anyway, let's get into it. My England 11 would be this. Okay, I'm sorry, we've got so much talent. Everyone's like,
oh, we've got so much talent at right back. Oh, what do we do? Trent's better going forward. James is better defensively. Kyle Walker's so experienced.
play all three. Pickford as well. Oh, I'm not being bad. Some people say Aaron Ramsdale's overrated, but let's give him a go. Pickford, he was good. Yeah, he saved the penalty, but he was really shaky at times in the Euros. Really, really shaky. Let's not lie. Let's not pretend like he's some great big hero. He's not, and he's also had terrible form in the Premier League this season. I know he hasn't had a good back line in front of him. I know Pope doesn't always have a good back line in front of him, but I'm going for Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale in net. I'm going for a back five here, and I'm going for Trent Alexander-Arnold, a right wing back. Okay, best going forward out the three. Then what I'm doing is, because Maguire's a joke and shouldn't be in the starting 11, and Ben White hasn't been absolutely fantastic, we've seen Reece James play as centre-back and been quite good. So why pick one when you can have both? So I'm going to put Reece James in at right centre-back. Middle centre-back, I'm going to go for Kyle Walker. Yes, I know he usually plays on the right of a back three, but I'm putting him centre. I think he can do it. I think he can do it, end of story. So yeah, in you go, mate. And then, I'm not being bad, Stones hasn't played a lot this season, so it'd be between Stones and Tomori. So let's just put Stones and Tomori at left centre-back. Left wing-back, this is a bit of a tough one. It is a little bit of a tough one. You can play Trippier there, but he's had that knock. Chilwell's been injured, and Luke Shaw haven't had a great season. So I'm going to go quite attacking. We've got a young team. Let's do it. We've got the talent. Let's have fun watching England for a change. And let's go at left wing-back for Bukayo Saka. Which leaves me then with a midfield two. Now, Henderson, fantastic. Milner should be in the squad just for his experience, in my opinion. But they're best mates in real life, so let's see how they get on in a starting 11 together. I'm going to go for right centre mid, and that's Mason Mount. Mason bloody Mount. Yes, he's going to be in centre mid. He can do it. We've seen him do it, and I think he'll do very well playing alongside his best mate, Declan Rice. I just think with that midfield two, you've got it all. You've got someone from the back that's good at carrying the ball, can bring it forward, and also can defend. Then you've got Mount. He's perfect for it. He can spray a pass. He's got a shot on him. He makes interceptions. He can track back. He can get from either box. He's just good. He's a good box-to-box midfielder, and he gives you a little bit more of an attacking option instead of playing Henderson and Phillips or Rice and Phillips. I just think having someone that can go forward and is a little bit better at it, and somebody that can stay back and is a little bit better at it, makes sense. So don't shoot me. I'm not England manager for a reason, like Southgate shouldn't be. But anyway, yeah, that's that. Now, going forward for me is the hardest bit, okay? Sancho's underperformed greatly. Rashford's underperformed greatly. Grealish hasn't been great, sorry. Kane starts, so let's just get over that bit. Kane starts. It's Harry Kane. He just starts. I know Abraham's been brilliant, but if you're going to bring someone off the bench straight away, it's Abraham, in my opinion. But Kane starts. He has to. He's our captain. Left winger is a tough one. So based on form and what they've done previously, both here I'm bringing in. I'm going to go for Raheem Sterling at left wing. And then at right wing, Foden has been good. Bowen has been good. So based on currently right this minute, if I was to start someone that's going to really fight to keep that position in the team, I'm going Bowen. Foden's very close, but I think Foden knows he's in that England team to stay for as far as he's going to play, in my opinion. I just think putting Bowen in would be very interesting to see that dynamic, see what he's like. He is a little bit better at coming back than Foden, in my opinion. Don't quote me on that, just from what I've seen from watching West Ham games throughout the season. So yeah, Bowen right mid. So that's my 11. That's my 11, and that's the changes I would make. But it doesn't matter what 11 goes onto that pitch, and if you're waiting for the rant and you're waiting for things to get spicy, even though it's not Hot Take Tuesday, and you're ready for things to intensify, now's the moment. This is the moment where it gets heated. The main replacement I make would be Gareth Southgate as coach. I don't like Southgate. I don't rate him as a manager. Gareth Southgate would not get a job at any Premier League team. He wouldn't get a job at any Championship team. I don't know why he's England boss. Oh yeah, I do remember why he's England boss, because the FA love a yes man. When anyone ever comes into that team and has something to say, or just to change things up, mix things up a little bit, not to just be boring, plain, simple Southgate, there's a problem with it. And no, everyone said this about the golden generation, and it was like the problem was like,
oh, they were all so competitive. They were fighting against each other in the league. How are they meant to play together?
You're fighting for your country. Your country. If anything, like that should be your proudest moment. Not putting on an Arsenal shirt or a United shirt or a Liverpool shirt. It should be putting on the three lions. Putting on your nation's badge. Wearing that badge over your heart. That's what should matter to you as a football player. That should be the biggest thing. The first time you walked out and you touched the soil. It shouldn't matter what's going on. Oh, you're playing Sunderland on Sunday. No one cares. It's not as important as your team. The World Cup is the most watched sporting event in the world, and there's a reason for that, because the people at home wearing the same shirt as you should care 10 times more than you do. No, you should care 10 times, 100 times more than them. And Southgate is not the manager. I'm not being bad. Going forward at the moment, we've got the best crop of talent that we're ever going to have again. That team, it could be quality. The likes of Saka can play, is so versatile. Mount, he's fantastic. Grealish even, you see what he can do. Harry Kane's one of the most prolific goal scorers we've ever had. That's English since Alan Shearer. It's an incredible team, and playing with a manager like Southgate when we've got so many more younger, exciting English managers that we could bring in, it's terrible. He should have won the Euros with his eyes closed. We had the easiest route to the final. We were lucky to beat Denmark. That wasn't a penalty. The Sterling thing was not a penalty. Dean Smith. I'd have Dean Smith in before Gareth Southgate. I'm sorry. Shoot me. But it's true. Graham Potter. Can you imagine Graham Potter in the dugout with that crop of talent? Do you see the football that he makes happen with Brighton? He's got Adam Lallana in his team, and they play better football, in my opinion, than England do. We should have won that Euro. We went 1-0 up, he panicked, and he parked the bus. You don't park the bus like that 1-0 in the final. You're not Jose Mourinho, Southgate. You're Gareth Southgate. You used to be in Pizza Hut ads. So it's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. The FA love a yes man, and I feel like England fans, England players, and England as a whole are starting to go,
well done, boys. Second place. Yeehaw.
No. We have a star above our badge. The reason we have a star above our badge is because we're winners, because we won before. It shouldn't be just like, oh, well done, but Italy were better on the day. It's not coming home, it's going to Rome. Ha 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 ha. Sip. No, Think about Sterling in a City shirt when he's on form, and then look at him in an England shirt struggling in a final against Italy. Think about Kane and hat-tricks upon hat-tricks and goals from outside the box and deep diving headers into the box. We don't see that in England. Like, yes, they're both still brilliant for England. Just no. Let the boys play. They've got talent. Not only Brazil can go and play a fiery type of football, we can do it. They do it for their teams all the time. He's going to start Maguire. Let's be honest. Southgate's going to start Maguire. And in my opinion, Maguire's not a bad centre-back. And he has been bloody fantastic in an England shirt. But he doesn't deserve to go. When does Southgate realise that it's on form that you get to go to these tournaments and not what you've done before? If that's the case and what you've done before, then brilliant. Let's bring back Michael Owen. Michael Owen, you're starting up front. Wayne Rooney, oh, you're managing Derby. Come here. Stick you in that cam. John Terry, oh yeah, in you go, mate. No, you bring the odd old player for experience. I think Henderson should go. He's won big finals. Champions League, he's won the Premiership. Henderson should be in there. Milner, maybe the same case. It's okay bringing the odd player like that for experience. But no, Maguire shouldn't be going. And if he starts, everyone needs to seriously go mental. I want to see protests outside the FA headquarters. It's absolute chaos. It's chaos. 5 days ago, from the corner of the video, we lost 1-0 to Hungary. I'm hungry. I'm hungry for a good manager to manage England. Seriously. There's a reason they never gave Redknapp a go. There'll be a reason that they don't give Graham Potter a go. There's so many talented English managers that they could bring in. Eddie Howe, give him a go. Southgate's had his chance, he blew a final. Oh, he did well to get us there. My holy did. No way. No way. But I'm going to end this video because I'm getting too heated, I'm getting too dramatic. But if you do agree with me that Southgate isn't the right man to be taking England into a World Cup where we're one of the favourites, let me know in the comment section below and hit me with a like. I'm not going to call this video a rant because I didn't intend for it. I'll go back to my formal self now while I beg you all for likes and subscriptions and stuff. Let me just turn the chair and I'll come back a better man. But anyway, that wraps up the video. I hope you all had a fantastic time. It's been a pleasure making this video, going through the England 11, their backup 11, and then also my 11. I really enjoyed it, and I loved talking about my favourite England manager ever, Gareth Southgate. And we're definitely going to have a great World Cup with Gareth Southgate managing us. But if you feel the same way, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit that beautiful like button. Make sure you turn on the ding ding bell, ring my bell, to stay updated every time we upload. Also as well, we have created a Discord. Link will be in the description. Make sure you join the Discord where you get to do more things and interaction and talk with more fans and tell me how much you hate me. But yeah, that wraps it up. It's been your host, Revboiii from HITC Football, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Peace out.